Back in studio, Joe Musso alongside Douzable here to talk winners and losers from Week 5, Douz. You know, it's a sliding scale. Most live in between, but let's take it to the outside. Your biggest winner in Week 5 is who?
Moose, it has to be the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, Joe Shiesty, that's who we've been waiting to see for the longest. He said he came out, Joe Burrow, and said this is the best he's felt since injuring the calf. And he was not lying, going over 300 yards. We were waiting for that Burrow to Chase connection, and oh my God, Moose, 192 yards, 3 touchdowns. But the biggest surprise to me, Moose, was that defense. We were running. What happened to Lou Anarumo in this defense? They were stifling, had a pick 6. Trey Hendrickson had a sack fumble that they got the ball back. They were stifling on defense, clicking on all cylinders in the offense. And now that you look at it in totality, they're only one game out of first place in that AFC North, who a lot of people think is the hardest division in football.
You were talking about it earlier. Sometimes takes Cincinnati a little time to get going, but we saw them at their fullest form here in the desert with that win over the Cardinals. On the losing side, Douz, who's your biggest loser coming out of Week 5? I mean, there's plenty that could have the finger pointed at them. Who you pointed at?
There's a couple, but I'm going to go with the Bengals' divisional foe, the Baltimore Ravens. And Moose, when we watched that game, 7 drops by the receiver. Everybody was waiting for this explosive offense this season, right? They're going to throw the ball down the field. It doesn't matter if your receivers can't catch the football. And Moose, we talked about this too. I don't know what it is about the Ravens. They just let teams hang around, and now we've seen it twice. It come back to bite them in the rear end. First versus the Colts, and today versus Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers, ladies and gentlemen, are in first place in the AFC North because the Ravens gave the game away. So, to me, the Baltimore Ravens were the biggest losers today.
That was a quintessential Baltimore loss here against the Steelers. Douz, you know, that's a 3-word loss, we call it, in the wide receiver room. After a performance like that, get them chopping.
Oh, yeah.
Douz, we appreciate you as always.